got Pringle in front. Alexi takes it strong to the cup.
Here in the inside, Stanley Pringle.
Oh, nice pirouette off the glass, off the crossover.
What a block from Jared in the middle and goal!
Oh, big block.
To work with.
Gets the basket. Make the stop. Boom.
Sa kabagot!
Forward ahead to RR. Bang! Bang!
For the fourth consecutive conference, etong prangkisa ng Magnolia Hotshots Pambansang Manok nasa semi-final stage na naman ang inyong PBA. Makakatapat nila dito sa loob ng Smart Araneta. First-timers sa kauna-una ang pagkakataon sa kasaysayan ng kanilang prangkisa. Etong NLEX Road Warriors ay nakarating na sa top 4 ng inyong PBA. Kiefer Avena has helped NLEX get to the stage. Polly naman, isa sa mga sandalan ng Magnolia, and he wants more. He wants to make it all the way to the big show. Kaya naman, game number 1 pa lang, fight forward na ang tema ng magkalaban. Hello everybody watching live on ESPN5. Mag-margin po ang ilingkod. Kasama natin Dr. J. Andy Howe. Gandang bakbakan nito, Doc.
Yes, magandang gabi sa iyo, mag-uwin to all our basketball fans. Ito isang team na parang masasabi mo gutom na itong Magnolia Hotshots. Mula nung umalis si Team Cone as their coach, they've had problems, they've not been able to get to the finals. And Chito Victorero has really done a good job getting into the semis but never taking the extra step. So syempre gutom yan. Yun naman sa kabila, first timer nga ang nabanggit mo sa NLEX Road Warriors, but to Coach Yeng Giao, this is a familiar spot for him. And he would like to bring this team to the finals too.
Sinisilip natin ngayon yung nangyari na nagkita sa elimination round itong magkalaban, Dr. J. And it was not pretty para sa NLEX dahil first quarter pa lang natambakan na sila nitong Hotshots.
And you can see the numbers there, not only in the points but the big factor there, plus 19 on the rebounding. Also better three-point shooting. You know, obviously that's gone already, elimination round now. Now you start a series best of 7, and obviously maganda mauna ng game number 1, but it doesn't guarantee that you'll make the finals.
Pag sinisilip mo, pag tinutukan mo ang patterns ng substitution na magkalabang ito, maraming familiarity ka matatanaw, Doc, dahil hindi nga halos binababad ang kanila mga malalaro. Coach Tito Victorero, inamin, he is taking a page of Coach Yeng Giao's playbook, Doc.
Mayroon ka pa nga sinabi dyan, katulad niya, no player averaging more than 31 minutes. At the same time, they don't usually have the same starters. And you're gonna see that again today, later on, pag na-introduce na yung first 5.
At ang ating tututukan, syempre, pag pinag-usapan ang Magnolia Hotshots Pambansang Manok, wala nang iba kung hindi ang angas ng todo. Coach Tito Victorero, really, nagamay na niya paano i-utilize etong si Polly in very limited minutes. This guy is really efficient right now sa kanyang laro. Tandaan natin, galing din kay Coach Yeng, etong si Polly.
Yeah, Governor's Cup champion 2012, he didn't play in the finals. And then 2016 Commissioner's Cup. Obviously, maganda rin. Marami na rin appearances sa semifinals. Talagang marami yan. Finals appearances, 6. So very, and you know, you have to look at all the other guys on that team. Kasi experience lang pag-uusapan. Lamang dyan ang Magnolia Hotshots. You talk about Baroka, Pink, Reese, Simon. All of these guys have been there in the past. And si Rafi Ribis rin. But Sanggalang really is going to be a big factor if he can really match up well against the shooting and scoring of J.R. Kinyahan on the other side.
Pero binabanggit na nga natin yung Polly versus Coach Yeng Giao, ano? Mapapalaban sigurado itong guard rotation ni Coach Yeng. Talking about these young guns, Dr. J, all grown up na daw. Kiefer Avena and Kevin Alas.
Yeah, even though Kiefer is a rookie, he does not play like a rookie. And you can ask all the other players in the league right now. Not only is a good scorer, he's a real good point guard as well as a 2 guard at magaling rin pumasa.
Ayan nga po yung mga numerong binibigay ng dalawang yan in that quarterfinals. Game 1, best player ring Ravena. Game 2, si Alas naman ang nagbida dito kaya sa semifinal stage. Ano ang gagawin ng dalawang batang manlalaro na iyan? Alamin natin sabay-sabay live here on ESPN5. Kiefer Avena getting the start. Alas will be coming off the bench. as the starters have been introduced. This first quarter is about to get underway. Final instructions being given by the guards. This first quarter, hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Simula na ang labanan ng tunay na lakas.
Tignan mo itong starting five. Raba, yung Hussein is starting for Coach Yeng and a guy named Igalo, not a usual starter. Sa kabila naman, Herndon is not a usual starter. He's a rookie, seen very little minutes in the elimination round, but he's starting.
And the white shirts of the Magnolia Hotshots ang nanaig sa jump ball dito sa game number 1. Best of 7 po tayo para sa semi-final round ng ating Philippine Cup. Ribes pupunta kay Pingris. Kasama nila sina Lee, Melton at nabanggit na ni Dr. J. Etong si Herndon. Lee off the twirl. Inabot.
Yeah, medyo mabagal ang kanyang pirouette doon. But you can see Igalo is the guy who picked him up on defense right away from the very start. So yun ang strategy.
Oo, yun ang panggulat ni Coach Yeng, ano? Si Igalo ang papatao niya dito kay Lee. Sama sa sahig ni Igalo, itong sina Malyari, Ravena, Kinyahan, and Aluseni. Melton with a steal. Magnolia on the move to the cup. Mintis, rebound battle. Si Herndon ang uhugot.
Well, sayang yung rebound doon dahil nakuha na ni Igalo pero hindi niya na-grip ng mabuti. As we take a look at that on our slow-mo. Yung medyo tulakan doon sa ilalim.
So Robert Herndon with a chance to score his first semi-final points para dito sa Magnolia.
Well, this guy was originally drafted by another team pero nag-trade ka agad immediately, no?
Global port, no?
Yeah.
As his free throws are brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Pakete ng player yung ipinalit sa kanya ang mga kasama dyan. Itong sina Gabayni.
At saka si Flores. Diba? Dalawang big man. For a guy that's more of like a power forward, pwedeng small forward. May ibang pressure, no? Tignan mo, 2 misses and the second one's not even close.
The second one was horrible.
That's why it's really difficult that you're playing in a different zone right now. Ayan.
Aluseni sa loob mula kay Malyari. Siya naman ang susubok mula sa 15-foot line.
At saka nakita mo, inatake ka agad ni Malyari si Herndon. He couldn't do anything. At kinakausap na siya ng kanyang mga kasamahan.
Dribblers, magang-maga, buksan natin ang ating mga Moneyball app dahil baka manalo kayo ng 3,000 pesos. Ito na ang ating unang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Saan nag-high school si Eman Monfort ng NLEX? Number 1, Ateneo de Manila. Number 2, San Beda. Number 3, Ateneo de Iloilo Santa Maria Catholic School.
1 out of 2 there. So already 3 missed charities here. 2 on one end, 1 on the other end. Pero NLEX enjoys a 1-point lead.
Lee trying to shake off. Etong si Igalo. Forced to give it up papunta kay Rivas.
Wow!
Sobra-sobra yung
Terrible pass. Nakakatawa yun because obviously wala naman nag-aharas. Wala rin naka-pressure doon kay Melton. Talagang mataas lang talaga yung pasa ni Rafi Ribis.
Ravena may tangan ng bola. He had a spectacular debut to his PBA career last season or last year. And then sa pagdating sa playoffs, quarterfinals, 25 puntos kagad ang ibinanat niya ngayong kayang semifinals na. Anong dadali niya? Pingris, veterano na yan sa mga ganitong klaseng bakbakan. Napunta kay Melton yung bola. Di umubra, Kinyahan with the board. Natapikan pa ni Ping.
But it will stay with the NLEX Road Warriors. So very cold start dito para sa Magnolia Hotshots.
1-0 pa lang nasa ating talaan. Halos 2 minuto na lumilipas dito sa Game 1. Malyari to the right side.
I think he's just too quick for Herndon and he's too experienced. First of all, he's taller, he's quicker, and you know, the experience is gonna help. Mahirapan si Herndon depensa niya on a one-on-one.
Si Poli, pamilyar na pamilyar kay Coach Yeng. Ito namang si Malyari, pamilyar naman sa prangkisa ng Magnolia. Nagtagal din siya dyan. 4 na kampyonato ang kanya nakuha.
Correct.
As Rivas connects from 16.
You thought that he would never leave them, no? After coming from San Miguel, that this was a home that he stayed. Nagpunta yata siya sa, ano ba yun? Sa Kia yata.
Mahindra.
Oh, Mahindra. That's gonna be an offensive foul called against Rabah Aluseni.
At ito na po ang ating unang Paymaya play na hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
Si Rafi Ribis, isa na sa mga veterano. Silang dalawa ni Asia ang pinakamay edad dito. Pero si Rafi, gaganon-ganon lang yan. Talagang nakakatulong sa kumpanan niya.
Still averaging around 7 rebounds per game, and his presence on the defensive end ang talagang inaasahan ni Coach Chito. Rivas to Pingris, kicks it up to Melton for the wide open look. Intis nga lang itong si Quick Melt at sa rebound play, merong foul na nasilip. Herndon whistled for his first foul.
Obviously, baka maganda piniinsayo nito si Herndon. So gusto talagang pagbigyan ni Coach not starting with Sangalang, not starting with De La Rosa. Yung mga talagang kanyang mga veterano na marunong maglaro sa ganitong circumstances.
Ravena swings the pass to Malyari na nakita si Kinyahan. Baseline jumper, Mintis, Ikalo, spinning away from Lee. Sumobrang halang, tira.
Lahat tama, pero lang yung tira. No? Ang ganda ng pagkakuha ng bola.
Ay, Ikalo, reading what the offense wanted to do.
Whoa!
Wrap around layup ni Malyari, Mintis.
Lahat tama rin, pero lang yung layup.
Everything but the shot on back-to-back attempts para dito sa mga nakaasul ng NLEX. Melton with a pull-up J. Doesn't work.
Yan ang sinasabi natin kay Ribis. Ang layo ng pinanggalingan niya. Nakakuha pa siya ng offensive rebound.
Halos 4 na minuto na lumilipas. 3-2 pa lang ang ating score. Lee, sinagupa ng tatlo. Mamemwersa, nawala ng bola. Kinyahan taking it away from Paul.
So, maganda depensa sa kanya. Talagang pinagtutulungan siya.
Ravena against Herndon. Laren, Rivas para sa board.
Oops, that's a good foul. Well, obviously, bibigay niya yung kanyang mga foul, kaya nandiyan siya sa loob. This is in contrast to the game yesterday where we saw San Miguel just roam away. Sobrang ganyan lang shooting galing sa 3-point territory, no? Kaya palayo ng palayo sila.
Akalain mo, 9 points lang ginawa ni Junmar Pajardo, pero
ang laki ng lamang nila.
and they were in control the entirety of that game.
Well, it is because of their 3-point shooting going in. Started by Arwin, tapos sumama pa si Lassiter, and eventually kasama pa si
Bon Pesumal,
who hit 5 3-point shots in that game.
Speaking of threes, intis nga lang si Paul.
That's a good rebound there from the weak side.
Rivas from the elbow.
Labas
Niluwa
pa rin. Siya nga lang ang may field goal para sa Magnolia rito.
Malyari may tangan ng bola. Sinusukan niya ito si Melton. Pupunta sa kanilang kay Alan Husseini sa poste. Raba. Bumping into Bing. Nawala ng dribble. Iabot muna kay Ravena.
We should throw it back to Raba.
Ravena trying to scoop it up. Pero na-over the bakod yung resulta.
Well, Pingris was one of the best defenders we've had in the land for a long time. And when he was maybe a couple of years back, you can remember, he can switch off anybody.
Oo.
And Jason Castro really had a hard time yung mga labanan ng Pure Foods and TNT.
Almost 5 minutes into this one. Tag-isang field goal pa lang ang magkalaban.
Ayun na si Sangalang, inalis na si Herndon.
Ian at the post.
And then yung pa pala si Herndon.
Si Rivas ang na-pull out. Herndon taking 3, driving to that baseline. Ball tapped out of bounds. 6.5 matitira sa shot clock netong Magnolia. Coach Chito has seen enough. 6:56 pa natitira sa ating opening quarter, pero tatawag na siya ng timeout. They want better execution sa aming pagbabalik.
They're running the cross. Okay, remember, nag-show yung bigs nila eh. So when the big show, the key is the
Mga kapatid, you are watching the Game 1 of the semifinal series between the Magnolia Hotshots Pambansang Manok at ng NLEX Road Warriors. Para sa rookie si Kiefer Ravena, ang bilis ng mga pangyayari. They're making history after history. But for him, the sooner na mag-sink in at ma-embrace niya na nandito na sila sa semifinals, the more na makakapag-settle down yung kanyang isip, yung kanyang katawan to play his usual game. Ang dami nga nagsasabi, para siyang rookie, hindi rookie. And Coach Yang Yao feels the same. So he is expecting himself not to be overwhelmed of the situation and be able to put up his usual numbers, or even better, mahigitan pa niya ito. Madu.
Di ba nga early on in this season and at the onset of Kiefer's career, kinaikumpara na siya ni Coach Yang to a cross between Paul Lee and Willie Miller, Doc. Ang bigat nun.
Obviously, those are great star players that you're talking about. Willie Miller, two-time MVP rin yan. And we're going to see De La Rosa probably come in for Herndon.
Dribblers, ang tamang sagot nga pala sa ating unang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 3, Ateneo de Iloilo Santa Maria Catholic School. Nag-high school si Eman Monfort. Ito na nga si De La Rosa, pinull out si Herndon.
It's going to be match up there against Malyari.
So dalawa na napalitan sa Magnolia. Wala pang galawan sa lineup ni Coach Yang ng NLEX.
Wala pa rin nakakashoot ng mabuti. Ang percentage nito para sa dalawang kumpunan,
Masakit sa mata to.
baka mga 10-12%.
Tag-isang field goal lang, tsaka nadagdagan lang ng isang free throw yung NLEX, ano?
Open.
Melton misses. Pingris.
That's going to be a loose ball foul called against Pingris, pushing from behind. Pangalawa na niya. Mabilis siya na tawagan ng ganun. And that's gonna hurt him.
Welcome to the grindhouse that is the semifinals. This is game number 1. NLEX abante ng isa, 3-2. Halos kalahati na nga tayo sa ating opening quarter. Ganun katindi depensa at samahan mo na rin ng malas sa shooting ang magkalaban. Aluseni sa loob, finally!
Inalis na rin si Paul Lee, pumasok na rin si Jun Simon. And finally, NLEX gets another field goal and they're on top by 3.
Simon now on the floor. Sama si Ramos. Simon misses. Andiyan din yung De La Rosa, Sanggalang, and Melton as we take a look at our first smart assist. Nahatid sa atin na smart. Be there like never before.
You throw the ball to the weak side, you make a big dive off the high pick and roll, and that's going to be open. Parang nagkaroon ng B formation doon. And Baroka is going to come in for Melton. Yeah, Melton has had a couple of open shots and he cannot bury it, you know. And one of the things para dito sa Magnolia, if they want to win ball games, Baroka and Paul Lee plus Melton's got to score for them.
Lahat ng 5 ni Coach Chito Victolero napalitan na, no? NLEX same pa rin yung kanilang lineup. Nadinig nyo, 2.5 na lang matitira ngayon sa shot clock na itong Magnolia. Rapi Ribis pa nga lang nakakashoot para sa kanila. Ramos, inabot ni Kinyahan.
Walang formation doon sa inbound na yun. Parang walang screening. So obviously one-on-one. Alam niya titira ka. So advantage na talaga yung dumidepensa.
Ravena looking to execute on the half court. Kinyan with a pick. Kinyan on the slide. Ball is with Malyari. He swings it to the left. Al-Husseini with back-to-back hits.
Yung execution talaga ng play ang ganda eh. Kasi dumay kaagad yung si Kinyan. Lahat nagpuntahan doon.
Wala ng 5 minuto natitira sa ating opening quarter. Magnolia whipping it around. Simon trying to extricate himself. He's picked up here by Kinyan. PJ. Iaabot kay Baroka. 5 to shoot. Back to PJ. 3-pointer is good.
That's very important for their team. Saka yung ginawa ni Baroka. Kunwari titira, sabay drive, sabay kick out.
7-5 is the score. NLEX abante ng 2. Kinyan taking that pass. Now gets it to Raba. Sayang na pagkakataon para kay Aluseni.
Ganda yun. You're correct.
Ramos sumubok ng 3. Mintis. Rebound Aluseni. Malyari to Ravenna. Inside they go to Quinyahan. JR looking to throw his weight around. Babalik muna kay Ravenna. Two-man game ngayon. Back to Quinyahan. JR 10 to shoot. Pupunta kay Ravenna. Straight away three. Keeper buries it. NLEX doubling up on Magnolia with under 4 minutes remaining in this first frame.
We're down to 3 minutes and 56 seconds. No? So very low scoring para sa dalawang kumpunan here.
Sanggalan. Gusto makipagkirian dito kay Aluseni. Merong foul dun pa lang sa pasa. As we take a look at this smart move na hinatid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. Ighalo is the first man out para dito sa NLEX. Kevin Alas checking in for the first time as we get this report from Apple.
Magkukumpara sa iba, nakaka-frustrate not making it to the finals in spite of 4 semifinals appearances. Para kay Coach Chito Victorero, it's a blessing to make it 4 straight since he took over. Hindi nga naman makakabuild ang championship team overnight. But this time, he believes na hinug na yung kanilang chemistry. They got enough experience as a team and they coming into this series confident but not overconfident.
Thank you, Apple. Yun naman talaga yun, Doc? You just want improvements as you go along hanggang mahilig ka na nga na kayo na ang magkakampiyon. Offensive foul whistle to Ron Ramos. So bola mababalik dito sa NLEX as we take a look at another Paymaya play. Mamaya-maya. Dahil yun yung offensive foul na nasilip ni Ref. Steal by Magnolia. Baroka will push it up. Nakita si De La Rosa. Sobra-sobrang alang yung pasa.
Alam mo, when they did not get the first fast break, they should have brought it down already. Medyo masyado ng apurado.
Ikaw nasa ilalim, nag-roll. All screen, nag-roll. Pop out hard. Okay? JR, huwag niyong kakalimutan. Hard roll, hard pop. Para sa continuation. Okay? Si Kevin. Si Kevin muna to. Okay? Si Kevin. Dito, Larry. Keeper. Okay? Pag sa ilalim dumaan, ulitin nyo. Babantayan mo to. Pagka nag-roll to, pagka nag-roll yung big, sabayan nyo. Hard parate. Okay? Kailangan umikot ang bola hanggang dumapo sa libre. Ha? Sige pa. Ay, si Kevin. Sino tao niya, no?
Substitution time for the sheriff for Alex Magnolia.
2:56 natitira sa ating opening quarter. As this ball game has slowed down to a crawl, 10-7 pa lang ang nasa ating talaan as Coach Chot Reyes is at Commissioner's Row. Of course, Boscom Willie Marshall overseeing all of the action here inside the Big Dome.
Yeah, you know, and Gilas coach siguro gusto rin tumingin ng mga ibang player ito. Baka gusto rin niya hingin. Pwede naman tayo magdagdag sa ating lineup ng Gilas. Possibilities, of course, Kiefer's already there.
Next window is June 29 para sa Gilas, Pilipinas when we head over to Chinese Taipei. And then the first week of July, dito, Australia naman ang dadayo. Alas in trouble kontra dito kay Baroka. It's gonna be a foul on Mark.
Panlimang team foul na yan ng Magnolia, so they'll be in the penalty. Meron pang isang foul to give ang NLEX dito. By the way, Larry is in the ball game for the first time.
Rabas already got 4 points in this. Make that 5 points in this one. Gets it from Bonacher. Aluseni. Minti sulit.
Nagapura lang siya dun because he already had the mismatch. I mean, he could have taken him easily.
Sabi ko na nga, parang masyadong...
Maraming steps.
Oo, parang ang bilis na karating ni Baroka doon. Yung pala, hindi nag-dribble.
And Miranda is about to come into the ball game. Pero kailangan sa susunod na dead ball situation pa. Too many turnovers on the part here of Magnolia for this first quarter. A lot of passing errors and too many misses.
Fonacher with the leather, goes to the right side. Larry looking at Aluseni. Alas with the leather, splitting two defenders. Alas drops it off to Kinyahan. The defense of Magnolia taking this one away. Ramos in the open court, bounces inside to Sangala. Big-to-big connection para sa Hotshots.
4-on-1 yun. Masakit yung hindi pa sila naka-score doon.
Kinyahan gusto bumawi.
That's gonna be a foul and they are in the penalty.
Kita ming respeto kay Kinyahan,
yes.
Dr. J. Si Ramos at si Sangala ang nag-double team. So we take a look at this steal natin sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida.
Well, kung titignan mo sa power, and I was studying this before I did this game. Mahihirapan si Ramos at saka si Sanggalang, even though they're taller than JR, in defending against him because of the power. I thought the best matchup for Magnolia was going to be Pingris. Ang problema, dalawa na kaagad ang foul ni Pingris, so he has to sit on the bench. No?
Baguio now on the floor. Pinagpahinga si Ravenna as this free throw is brought to us by Smart. Be there like never before. Sa kabila naman, itong sinahalalon ang pumasok na. Si Raul Soyud waiting sa scorer's table. Malamang si Kinyahan kasi papalitan niya.
Maybe. Kaya nga hindi nagkaroon ng substitution because the guy was shooting free throws.
12-9 in a low-scoring first frame. It is NLEX by 3. Halalon may tangan ng bola. Pupunta dito kay Simon. PJ knocks home his second triple of the game.
He's 2 out of 3 from that area. And the first one actually lumabas. So he has good range from that area today.
This is our first deadlock of this game as we approach the final minute of this first frame. Kinyahan with a catch and shoot. Now, PJ kinalawit pa yung board. Simon looking for the advantage. Di umubra, pero the ball bounces the way of Baroka. Andy Mark puts it up. Wala pa rin. Sanggalang kept it on that side. Baroka ulit. Ayaw talaga.
Tako sa offensive rebound itong Magnolia. Ang dami nila offensive rebound dito.
Fonacher on a fishing expedition, Dr. J.
Yeah.
Nagpasabit na lang si Larry sa pagkakataon na yun. Ito ang ating Paymaya play natin sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
2 free throws, Larry Fonacher.
Fonacher rattles on that first one.
Tama nga yung binanggit mo. Pumasok si Soyud para kay JR. Si Bronjal naman, who's been giving them quality minutes, referring to Magnolia, as a defensive and rebounder, coming in for Ramos, Aldrich Ramos.
In the quarterfinals, si Fonacher, Dr. J, solid 12.5 points, 8.5 rebounds per ball game ang kanyang ambag. Tingnan natin kung magpapatuloy yan dito sa semis. Fonacher picks it up, pitches to Alas. Kevin Louie, iniwas pa.
Magaling talaga dumipensa ito si Baroka. Hindi naiilang kahit mas malaki pa.
Sasabayan at sasabayan ka, Dok, no?
And last shot time dito, may foul to give ang NLEX.
Simon looking to dance with Fonacher. Ayun na.
And that's the right thing of what Simon did. I attack, so you foul me. Now you're in the penalty.
Ito ang ating tunay na lakas move. Atid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo.
Now, obviously, NLEX has to defend properly without fouling kasi nasa penalty 11 seconds. So, marami ka pang oras.
Halalon on the move. To the right side. Nakakita ng puwang. Huli! Ni Soyud. Enough time for a heave. Fonacher to Alas on the run. Good if it goes. Hindi nga lang nabaon. And at the end of the first 12 minutes of action, Dr. J, 14-12 lang ang ating score. NLEX abante by 2 points. Si Coach Yengyao, hinahanapan ng mas mabigat na ambag pa itong kanyang dalawang big man, namely si Soyud and Al Husseini. Sabi nga niya, if they want to make it past the semifinals, these two will have to do more.
Obviously, yes, a rotation of about 4 big men, no? Siyempre, si Ashi medyo limited minutes na. Pero because he's a veteran and he's big, nakaka-contribute pa ito.
Second quarter, nagbukas na po. Atid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka. Alas having trouble with Halalon. Kasama ni Kevin, etong sina Miranda, Fonasher, Baguio, and Soyud. Fonasher off a series of picks. Pinaalis si Soyud. Wants to take on Simon. Forced to kick it out. Napaganda pa yun.
Mabilis talaga ang reflexes ni Larry, no? He already made a turnover, but he knew exactly where his teammate was.
Ang lima naman ng Magnolia, etong sina Halalon, Brondial, Sanggalang, Baroka, and Simon. 3-pointers men, so patuloy yung struggle na magkalaban dito, Dr. J.
Especially Magnolia. They have had the open shots. They're just not making it.
Magnolia in the first quarter, 5 of 21 shooting, Doc. Ito namang NLEX, 4 of 19. Sabi mo nga, masakit sa mata yung nakita natin ng first frame.
And I wonder why yung sandali lang minuto naglaro si Paulie, no? But he's coming back now. Hindi ko alam. Remember, he had an injury just before the start of the semis. Hindi ba yun sa isang game nila?
Simon Metangan bounces to Brondial. Rodney in trouble against 2 defenders. Got it to Baroka.
Short na naman.
Sa rebound play, tumba si Brondial. Si Miranda ang napituan ng foul. Both of those guys rugged frontliners. Do not expect either of them to back down, Doc. Talking about Miranda and Brondial. Ito ang ating Paymaya play natin sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. At binanggit mo na, Doc, Paulie now back on the floor para sa Magnolia. Sanggalang wanted it kontra kay Fonasher. He sees the mismatch. Babalik si Soyud dito kay Ian. Sanggalang, sinalubong pa ni Miranda. Ginawa silang asintahan.
That's great defense already. But the guy read the defense very well, including where the double team was coming from. It wasn't a complete double team. It was not a hard double team.
Alas kicks it out to Baguio. Miranda swings it around to Fonasher. NLEX trying to stay patient on this one.
Sure.
Sinubok ni Fonasher. Liboy Buelo. Alas.
That's a good call.
Right in front of him. Oo. Nakita niya pag crossover, hinabol niya doon sa gustong puntahan. That is a blocking foul. As we get this report from Apple.
Considering na makakatapat niya yung dati niyang head coach, ang kwento ni Paulie, kung usually 5 lang yung kalaban niyo sa court, pag nandyan si Coach Yengyao, nagiging 6 yan. Remember, basketball is a mind game. And si Coach Yengyao siguro yung pinaka-veterano dyan. So, talagang pinaalala niya sa kanyang mga teammates na it's very important to focus on the game because once you let Coach Yengyao get into your head, for sure, madidiscourage ka.
How do you not pay attention to Coach Yengyao? As a knockout play is completed here. Coach Yang, the master of mind games, Dr. J.
Yeah, well, you know, that's through the years. Nagawa na yan. Eh, kung talagang magpapaano ka, medyo matidiscourage ka sa paglalaro, no?
Soyud coming over to help out Fonasher. Sububok ng 3 yung mama. Rolls Soyud, buries it.
3-point shot yun, ha, partner.
Pangalawang 3 na yan para sa NLEX in this game. Ito Magnolia, may 2 na rin.
Galing kay Jun Simon. And not from the guys that you usually get it from. Baroka, Paulie.
Lee, susubok. Di makuha. Fonasher tracks it down. Soyud up ahead. Lee bantay niya. Natapikan siya ng angas ng tondo. Pero pati braso ay kasama. Lee picks up his second personal as we take a look at this Paymaya play. Natin sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in 8 minutes. Just download the Paymaya app.
Medyo malakas ang kanyang unang free throw. And Mark Pingris is about to go back into the ball game. They need his leadership on the floor. No matter what you say, you know, Pingris, he may not be a big-time scorer, but they need his leadership on the floor. Medyo magulo laro nila eh.
Etong free throw na to, atid sa atin ng Smart. Be there like never before. Mark Pingris para kay Coach Chito Victolero. The one guy averaging more than 30 minutes per ball game. 30.9 minutes. Hindi pa umabot ng 31, ano? 22-16, NLEX by 6. Halalon bounces to Bing. Sakuragi to the cup.
And right away,
Kaya naman daw, kaya naman daw.
yeah, right away he makes himself, his presence felt. They need it.
Pingris averaging 7 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists per outing in this Philippine Cup. Soyut again.
Short this time.
Na-baby niya, interest na yun.
And nakita mo nandun yung kamay kagad ni Vic. Without closing hard, nakataas ang kamay niya.
As we take a look at this drive na hinatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, ang pinakamalaking auction company sa Pilipinas. ISO certified to, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Ramos, gustong poste yan si Ponasher. Balik sa kanya si Miranda. Baroka is with Larry. Gets it to Aldridge.
And you know, that is his shot. He just knows how to go to the short corner. Actually, may assist naman ito si Baroka, even though he may not be scoring well here.
Baguio. Do sa kanto, sa kanan. Now gets it over to the wing. Baguio will penetrate. Kick it over to Miranda. The short stab. Nilwa. Baguio trying to keep it alive. Pingris somehow got into Halalon. It's a 3-on-3 break. At mag-aantay na rest back. Ito si Baroka. Hindi, sabi ni Halalon, bukas dito.
That's the guy that's really been missing for them. Well, you know, when he's on, he's on. But he's not exactly a very accurate outside shooter.
Miranda back out to Baguio. 22-20. It is NLEX still up but only by 2. Soyut, nag-gamble si Halalon. Nalibre tuloy si Kevin. Pintis nga lang, interest to.
Nobody shooting well. You can see they're feeling the jitters of the game. Diba?
Nangyayari talaga pag opener ng isang seryeng mabigat, ano to?
Ayan, libre yan. Usually, if he makes the shot, kapos pa.
Alas gets it across. Ponasher will look to set this one up. Libantay niya. Pick and pop with Miranda. No. Kala ko yung first quarter lang masakit sa mata, Dok. Ito second quarter, umahabol, ha?
Pero matagal pa naman. Below 7 minutes pa, so they have a chance to recover. I think the defense is also good. In other words, the scouting is good.
Oo. Handang-handa ang magkalaban, ano?
You know, this guy is taking too many shots on a one-on-one. Puro isolation ang nangyari sa kanya.
Baguio to Alas. Babagsak is Soyot. Nice decision by Kevin Louie Alas.
Nasisira ang kanilang depensa pag gano'n ang tira because it's not through a flow of actually going through a play. Bigla kang titirahan ng point guard mo. Hindi nakakababa yung mga malalaki.
So yung hinahanapan ni Coach Cheng ng production, ano, si Soyot at Aluseni have now combined for 11 points. Aluseni nakalima kanina. Soyot may 6 na ngayon. Siya pa dumukot ng rebound na yun.
Oh, yung sa mga big man that's gonna be a foul. And that's number 3 on Paul Lee.
Kala ko nga kanina 2 na, pero...
So it's a second foul.
I also thought it was... Yun, tinrest na. Naging 3.
Oh, tatlo.
Pangatlo na nga para kay Paul. Hindi kaya ng scoreboard si Dr. J, no? Okay. Dribblers, buksan natin ang ating mga Moneyball app dahil baka manalo tayo ng 3,000 pesos. Ito na ang ating ikalawang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question. Sino ang number 1 overall pick sa 2013 PBA draft kung saan number 2 si Ian Sanggalang ng Magnolia Hotshots Pambansang Manok? Number 1, June Mark Pardo. Number 2, Stanley Pringle. Number 3, Greg Slaughter. Steal by Ponasher. Nakita si Alas. Nasundutan ni Halalon.
Pero good safety ang ginawa ng Alalo. Talagang hinabol. Good transition defense.
24-20 is the score. Ang NLEX, abante pa rin by 4 points. Coach Yeng Giao, kilalang kilala for getting the most out of every player he has ever coached. Ito si Michael Miranda naman, ang pinipigaan niya ngayon, ang talent level. And looks like his Midas touch is working once again, though.
Yeah, obviously the last game he was very big in the end game. So much so that iniwanan siya ng open. He was willing to take the shot. Made those 5 points in the end game. That was really very important to their winning over Alaska.
And for more on that, balik tayo kay Apple.
Maguhit to kawal bago nakakuha ng significant production. Itong si Coach Yengyao kay Mike Miranda. Ang kwento sa akin ni Mike, galing ka sa palaging sinasabi sa'yo, bawal kang tumira. First instinct, pagkuha mo ng bola, ipasa mo na. So sa sistema ni Coach Yengyao, na pag-open ka at tira mo, nag-adjust talaga siya. But with the confidence na given sa kanya, tignan mo, maganda yung nabubunga. At na-realize niya, may shooting pala siya.
Kaya nga itong NLEX, it's not just about Kiefer Ravena, Dr. J. It's about this entire team maturing.
Oh yes, obviously. Larry is already matured. And so is Cyrus Baguio. Cyrus has already contributed 5 points here on some difficult shots.
Ramos swings it around. Halalo na naman. Offensive foul ba yan? Muka. Ponasher sacrificing his body here, Dr. J.
Kitang-kita mo parang hindi pa maka-adjust na mabuti si Gio lalo sa klase ng laro.
Dribblers, ang tamang sagot nga pala sa ating ikalawang Phoenix Pulse Moneyball question ay number 3, Greg Slaughter. Yung number 1 overall pick in the draft class of Ian Sanggalang. Number 2 nga si Ian. Number 3 si Almazan.
Talagang dapat naman si Slaughter kung ako rin man. Ang problema lang, parating may injury because so big. And by the way, Asi is in the ball game.
Ravena, nagbalik na rin.
Nasundutan naman ni Melton.
Ito na yung twin terrors ng Magnolia Hotshots. Yang si Baroka at si Melton, both of those guys averaging close to 2 steals per ball game themselves. So pag pinagsama mo nga yan, 4 steals kagad yan. Pero wala pa rin sila magawa sa opensa.
Melton and Halado have just been miserable with their outside shooting. And that's their strength. That's strategy. Nag-alangan tumire, no? Inuna yung shot fake.
Sakto 4:20 na lang natitira sa ating first half. 27-20 pa lang ang ating score. What a defensive battle we are witnessing here. And of course, meron ding mga lapses. Hindi naman lahat defensive, James.
Yeah, it's really, you would really say more of poor shooting. The defense is there, but the shooting is worse.
Kasi kahit mga open, hindi maipasok.
Definitely, ang dami. There's another steal.
Baguio taking it from behind Ping. Skyros on the move. Zigzagging his way in. Natapigan siya ni Melton from behind. And Melton jumps into the second row.
Pwede natin laban niya sa hurdles.
Grabe yung lipad ni Quick Melton.
Paging Mr. Ricky Marcos. Pwede na hurdles yan. Baka hop, step, and jump. Pwede rin yan. Malapit na yung Southeast Asian Games. Di ba? Syria tayo.
This is playoff basketball at its best. Yung Melton at Halalon have combined for 0 for 10 from the field, Dr. J. Asi inside, puta tayo nabot kay Ping.
Diyan magaling talaga si Ping. Galing sa malayo, tumulong.
And Asi could not believe it. Siya parawang last touch doon.
I think it hit him before it went out. Parang sigurado si Noy Guevara. Ayan. Tumama ba?
When he tried to recover, mukhang dumaplis pa yung kamay niya.
Kasi nandun sa harap na referee yun,
Baroka almost lost it.
Walang review yan. Naku, naipit siya. So he's forced to call a 30-second timeout. Probably, or a whole timeout, depende.
Pwedeng hold dahil may mandatory pa naman sila.
Timeout.
Kukunin na nga nila yung full. Ito nga NLEX Road Warriors, 2016, they hired Coach Yengyao. And then sina Malyari, Kinyahan, Fonasher, nagdatingan na dyan. Unti-unti, binuo nila itong grupong ito. Much to the liking of Coach Yeng. Hindi lang siya head coach, di ba? President of Basketball Operations din si Coach Yeng. And right now, yung bunga, Dok, nasa kauna-unahang semifinal appearance na sila.
Yeah, and obviously they do have the lineup. They're not exactly very young team. If you look about Asi, Cyrus, Larry, lalo na Cyrus and Larry, they're in the mid-30s already. Or just about. So medyo nakaka-age. Nahulog yung bata na nag-acrobat sa ating nahilo. Ito naman sa it's the same thing with the Magnolia Hotshots. They're trying to build the team After their Grand Slam, medyo pababa na yan. Nawala na sila James and everything. And si Paulie really has very little contribution. He's not even playing right now.
3 personal fouls,
Yeah.
napaupo na maaga. Nung first quarter, 5 minuto naglaro, Doc. Iisa lang naman foul niya, pero naupo siya na maaga. Dito sa second quarter, pagbalik niya, 2 quick fouls na nakuha.
Yeah. What as reaching in, then isa pa yung umampas siya.
27-20 pa rin ang nasa ating talaan. Big risk wanting to change that. Matalas yung jump hook niya.
And besides, there's a big wall there in the person of Asi Taulaba who wouldn't let him spin completely to his right, which is his strong shot.
Sabay si Asi, pati si Kinyahan dito. Nako, hindi nagkaintindihan si JR, pati si Kiefer.
Parang na-spray yata ito si Melton. You can see him skipping.
Oo, hawak niya yun. Iniinda niya ang kanyang tuhod or binte.
Mukhang na-spray siya. You can see, nagpapasubstitute siya. And no choice yan. You have to go to get another guard to change him.
Pilit yata ipapagpag ni Quick Melt ito.
Matagal mag-react yung coaching dahil hinihingi niya talaga magpasab.
Ito yun na nga. Ron De La Rosa checking in. And you see, inaalalayan niya kanyang kanang binti.
Yung pinasa sa kanya, parang tinalon niya. Pagbagsak niya medyo.
Probably tweaked something.
Yeah, he did. And actually now they get a little bit bigger instead of just playing small. Masyado matagal ang bola.
Ramos to the baseline. Huli ni Taulava.
Masyado matagal ang bola kay Simon on a one-on-one on na isolation sa labas. They're all in disarray dito, you know. Magnolia started very poorly with the starting lineup and they just could not get the game going so far. Of course, matagal pa ito. We're only in the second quarter.
Pero 20 puntos pa lang ang kanilang naitatala. Good sign lang para sa hotshots. 27 pa lang pinamimigay nila.
Kundi 40 na yung kalaban. Malayo na.
Asi in trouble. Out to Kiefer. Thought about the 3. Drives closer. The phenom of the Euro step. Slithery move on the part of Ravenna.
It's like a snake. Slippery.
Largest lead of the game na to at 9. Nadulas doon sa baseline si Rome.
Naswerte pa nga. Napunta sa kanyang kakampi.
Simon for 3. Punches it through.
The only guy that's been scoring. Tatlo ng 3-point shot ni Simon. Total of 9 points.
2-minute warning na ng ating first half. That triple has kept Magnolia now to within 6. Alas may tangan ng bola. Asi sliding down the middle. Ball is with Kinyahan. Inside to Taulava they go. Asi bitin.
Hindi niya pinower against Ramos. Easy shot for him. Ganda ng bigay ng bola sa kanya.
Barroca is open. Hindi pa rin makakuha.
That really hurts them. Because they made a good stop, but they could not score.
Silipin nga natin itong atake ni Ravenna which brought about the non-stop cheer. Natid sa atin ng Gulf Oil Power Track Motorcycle Oils. Makes your bike run like a superbike with highest power retention all the time.
1:36, 1:31 left. Baguio, 5 points in the ball game. Isolated here against Simon.
Cyrus on the move. To Kinyahan. Thought about the 3. One dribble pull-up. JR, no. Nice tap by Simon. Magnolia looking to push. Yung dalawang veterano, Baguio at Simon, ngayon palang papasok sa ating frame.
Nagtulungan pa nga.
Simon may tangan. Merong foul na nasilip dito. Meron pa naman
May
tatlong foul.
technical pa yata sininyas itong isang referee sa Kiligan.
Si Coaching.
Binigyan ng technical foul ni Noy Guevara dahil pumasok daw sa loob ng court. Well, they'll use Jun Simon. Although kung ikaw rin ang coach ng you want to give Barroca a chance to score. Maybe you want to give him that free throw. But si Simon ang medyo maganda shooting sa labas ngayon. No? At medyo behind ka eh. Lakas. Yeah.
Uy, yun yata yung tinuturo ng NLEX. Natapak yata sa baseline si Sanggalang.
Na hindi nakita, no? O hindi natawag. In other words, balik sila kay Simon sa poste.
PJ kontra Ravenna. The scoring apostle goes to that one-hander. PJ has got 11 in this first half.
It's a nice person to go to, especially at the post against a smaller player.
Alas over at the other end. Gusto bumawi.
Nice
Huli.
block.
Pisong-piso, isang ka lang.
But they still have possession and plenty of time.
Ravena's got De La Rosa on him. Now picked up by Ping. Ravena,
Hindi yata nagkaintindihan dapat yun talagang dive si Kinyahan dun.
Silipin nga natin ang ating tunay na lakas move. Batid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo.
Mag-30-second timeout dito.
Coach Chito utilizing this 30. Both squads struggling in this first half. We can't even say it's just been all grit and grind. Nandun yung depensa, pero nga.
Ito yung mga possible games nila Monday, Wednesday, and up to game 4 Friday. Necessary, game 5, 6, 7. Parang first quarter lang ito ng mga ibang komponan.
Oo nga eh.
29-25. 33 seconds to go. Diba? Parang first quarter. None of the teams are in penalty here. They only have 2 team fouls apiece. No? Sa Monday, sa Mall of Asia tayo.
Monday, Tuesday, Samoa. Wednesday dito sa Big Dome. Thursday, Friday, Samoa ulit tayo.
Ganun ba yun?
Yes, Doc. And then Sabado, Cuneta, Linggo. Yung mga if necessary na yun sa Antipolo. Ikaw, Apple, saan ka dun?
Nako, dito ako sa Araneta kung saan may report tayo about Justin Melton who frustratedly walked back to the locker room. Nagsimula yun yung nag-hurdle siya into the stands para daw may pumitik sa kanyang kanang hamstring. Nilaro pa niya, sumakit hanggat sa nanigas na. So now, i-assess pa. They will run a couple of tests before they make an assessment. Magu.
Maraming salamat, Miss Apple. So, down one man at this juncture. Magnolia, pero Ian Sanggalang pulls them to within 2.
And now here is where Magnolia can use their fouls. But Pigris cannot foul. He has 2. That's the guy. That's a pretty good foul. And I think they'll use Rafi Ribes to come in.
Unang personal pa lang naman niya para kay Sanggalang. May dalawa pang pwedeng ipamigay dito na foul ang Magnolia.
Alisin si Pigris dyan. Baka madisgrasya ng third foul. Pero yun rin masakit because Pigris has defended Kinyahan well. Now, of course, Ribes is also a good defender. Pero, you know, it's different with the way Mark defends against you. It's right in your face. And that's another foul by Alalo. May isa pang foul to give sila.
4.5 pa natitira sa ating first half. Mayang halftime, makakasama natin si Miss Mara Aquino for the halftime show. Walang bibitiw live sa ESPN 5. Alas!
Yeah! 3-point shot.
Kevin Alas lights it up. Muntik pa yung tira ni Alalon from half court, but Alas puts in the last save para sa ating first half.
That's right, and it gives the NLEX Road Warriors a 5-point lead.
They've led by as much as 9, pero Magnolia doing enough to hang on to the coattails of NLEX under this historic dome. Grit and grind. Grabing depensa, samahan mo na ng malas sa shooting. 32-27 ang ating score at the end of 24 minutes of action. Punong-puno ang ating halftime break bago pa man i-breakdown ni Dr. J ang mga pangyayari sa ating first half. Tama po yan. Hindi sira ang TV nyo. Hindi rin nagkamali ang graphics namin. 32-27, yan ang score at the half inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum. Grabing bakbakan, grit and grind type of basketball ang natuto ngayon natin sa Game 1 ng laban ng NLEX at Magnolia, Doc.
Obviously, both teams taking it very seriously itong Game 1, although this is a best of 7. And yung score actually reflects almost their field goal percentage for the ball game. And we'll take a look at that later on.
Yan nga, no, sisilipin natin yung breakdown ng StatCats. Medyo masakit sa mata to, Doc.
30% lang ang Magnolia, 29% lamang yung NLEX. 3-point shooting, medyo maganda yung NLEX, including that last shot by Kevin Alas. Rebound still in favor of Magnolia, the problem of NLEX. Pero 13 turnovers na dito, Magnolia, 7 points ang na-score ng NLEX of those turnovers.
Minsan pa lang tayo nagkaroon ng deadlock. That was at 12 all. Largest scoring run for both of these sides. 7 sa NLEX, 7 din dito sa Magnolia. Ito ang ating leading scorer sa half, and it is PJ Simon leading everybody with 11.
There are only 2 guys in double figures and they belong to Magnolia, so it means that a lot of the other players haven't scored. Where is Baroka? Where is Melton? Melton may be out for this ball game and we don't know what kind of an injury. Pwedeng maging Achilles heel yan. You know, a lot of things in that kind of an injury.
Mamaya-maya, babalitaan ulit tayo ni Miss Apple tungkol sa kondisyon ni Justin Melton. As we invite everybody to catch the replay of the PSL Sunday, ibig sabihin mamaya yan, ano?
Yes.
Mamayang madaling araw, alas 12, and then bukas meron ding replay, alas 12 din. Third quarter now underway. Alex Malyari opens up the scoring for the second half. He's got 4 in this game.
Yeah, I think kung nakita nyo yung scoring, where is Paul Lee so far in this ball game? And he's being defended by Wami Johnson here.
Kaninang first quarter, ighalo yung bantay niya. Ngayon si Chongson cold off the bench para sa NLEX as Mark Baroka finally gets his first basket in this game.
Yung nagkukwento tayo sa labas, I figured that in the third quarter, things are gonna perk up a little bit more. Siyempre, makaka-adjust yung dalawang coaches, nakita yung klase ng depensa. At medyo 1-2 quarters ka na nagpalamig dyan eh. Kailangan umiba na ang tira nyo. And Larry also comes in and scores.
There we go. The offense for both the squads starting to pick up. Back in the first half, walang naka-20 in any of those quarters para sa parehong koponan.
Yes.
Ang NLEX scored 14 and 18 in the first 2 quarters. Ito namang Magnolia, 12 at 15 yung in-score. Lowest scoring combined for a half this season daw. Yung naging halftime score na yun. But right now, it is definitely picking up in this third quarter. Nahatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. May laban ka.
At alam mo, isa pa yung medyo masyado yata silang malamig nag-umpisa. No? And obviously, right now, naghahanap na yung mga big-time scorers yung kanilang puntos.
Kailangan na mas marami pang Paymaya play na katulad niyan. Hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
An extra free throw. And that was another area. Both teams did not go to the free throw line a lot in the first half.
Ang daming ang fouls to give ng dulo.
Yeah. Actually, yung NLEX had 3. And the same thing for Magnolia.
Ang NLEX nung first up, 6 for 8. Ito namang kabila, 0 for 3 para sa Magnolia. Fonasher making some noise here. He's got 6 in this game.
4 points in this quarter. No?
Kasama ni Fonasher sa sexy na Malyari, Miranda, Chongson, and Alusaini. Katapat ngayon sina Baroka, Pingris, Ramos, Lee, and De La Rosa. Mark Baroka now with 5.
And alam ni Baroka, time to work. Now, wala nang dyan si Melton, so obviously magpapalitan sila dalawa ni Halalon. That's gonna be a foul and Raba will go to the free throw line.
Alusaini scored 5 in the first quarter, looking to go to work here in the third. As we take another look at that smart move na hinatid sa atin na smart, be there like never before.
Raba split his charities in the first half. He makes the first again here. Obviously would like to contribute a little bit more.
The NLEX big bosses, Ramon Fernandez and Rod Franco in attendance. Always out in full force.
Nakita ko nga.
Ang mga free throw na yan, natin pa rin sa atin na smart, be there like never before.
Pareho rin ang nangyari sa kanya. Split of his charities, 2 out of 4 from the free throw line.
Kaya apat lang ang abante ng NLEX dito. Ni minsan di pa nakatikim ng kalamangan ng Magnolia. Aldrich Ramos pulls them back to within 1.
Kita mo kung may post player ka, magre-react ang depensa. Shooter talaga sa labas yan si Ramos. No? Kanina, he was shooting shots that he was not open. Nag-adjust yung mga referees sa kanilang position on the floor. Correct?
Pressure in the backcourt forces NLEX to pitch it out to Fonasher. Larry directing traffic. Saslide si Alusaini. Malyari from the right side. Locates Chongson at the corner. Wami with a pull-up. Doesn't work.
May tulak yun, kitang-kita, and that's going to be a foul on Alusaini.
Raba picks up his second personal.
Mas maganda posisyon talaga ni Pingris doon. But it was a good shot by Wami Chongson. He was able to come closer to the basket. Ito na lang medyo missing sa mga star players natin. And nandiyan ang dumidepensa is a big guy.
Dok, kanina tinatanong natin ano na kaya ang exact condition ni Quick Melt Justin Melton. Alam yan ni Miss Apple.
Yes, Maguha. As of now, it's a suspected pulled hamstring and as a precaution, hindi na muna daw pababalikin sa laro si Justin kasi kung makikita niyo sa dugout, talagang namimilipit sa sakit.
Ang hirap dyan pagka pulled hamstring.
Matagal yan.
Matagal at saka hindi ka makapag-cardio, Dok. Hindi ka makakapag-jogging dahil binti nga yung tama mo, no?
It's the worst kind of injury always. Yung legs, you cannot run. Kung saka pwede kang magpahit.
At least keep yourself in shape, ano?
Ganda positioning also by Wami against Baroka.
Wami picked up by De La Rosa at that end. 39-38, lamang ng NLEX, baba na sa isa. 3 minutes na lumilipas sa ating ikatlong yugto. Fonasher for 3. Doesn't work.
Yeah, good shot, good line, but a little bit long.
Baroka may tangan ng bola. Johnson right on him. Pick in-offer dyan ni Aldrich. Ramos looking at Lee. They want to get Paul's offense going here. And Lee obliges with his first basket in this game.
Well, he can't take too many outside shots. They're still right in front of him. Nakahanap siya ng momentum to drive to the basket.
Malyari may tangan ng bola. Nalibre na bahagya. Alex Malyari makes him pay.
He has 5 points in this quarter alone.
Ramos to the left side. De La Rosa bounces to Baroka. Nagtinikling sa baseline si Andy Mark. Wala pa rin makikita ang butas.
May oras pa rin.
Baroka trying to break down Miranda. Scoops it up and in.
Ganda na laban eh. Siyempre, talagang pipick up ang scoring dito sa quarter na ito.
Nagkapasahan na, no?
Yes.
Yung magkabilang coaching staff noong first half. Adjustments have been made. Malyari again. Doesn't work. Ramos para sa board. Tabla ang ating labanan. Pagkakataon na Magnolia ngayon makatikim ng kauna-unahan nilang kalamangan. Lee, naipit. Taken away by Malyari. The action going up and down the big dome now. Fonasher puts it up. Tapos,
Best defender.
outlet pass ni Lee. Inabot ni Larry. Fonasher on the move. And now, NLEX will look to settle things down.
Tama yung ginagawa ni Wami. Yung kanilang execution ng kanilang half-court is very important.
Johnson to Aluseni. Malyari will attack.
And a holding foul called maybe on De La Rosa.
Before the shot, ano? At binibigyan tayo ng pagkakataon ngayon na silipin ang drive na ito hatid sa atin ng United Auctioneers Incorporated, the biggest auction company in the Philippines. ISO certified, kaya sa bidding, ikaw ang bida. Raba with the leather. Hands it off to Wami. Johnson puts it up and in.
Maganda na depensa ni Baroka, but just a good shot there by Wami.
NLEX doing enough to keep ahead of Magnolia here, minus their two big guns. Itong sina Ravena and Alas planted on that bench. Ping out to Ramos, thought about passing it up, decides to take it himself, does not work. Miranda for the board. Ito na si Wami sa kabila. Johnson trying to shake off De La Rosa. Shovels a pass to Miranda. Mike Miranda lights it up.
Maganda yung kanyang pasok from the backcourt. Eksakto, wala talagang babantay.
5-0 run para dito sa Road Warriors has given them another 5-point lead. Baroka to Ping. Aluseni right on him. Nasa likod pa ito si Miranda. Pingris surveys, kicks it out. Lee from deep. No! Baroka with a rebound. Bounces to Rome.
What a big rebound there by the smallest guy on the floor. Really the smallest, literally.
Big hit para dito sa Hot Shots. Pulling them back to within 3. Largest lead of the game has only been 9. Johnson with an opening. It was shut on him. Aluseni with a long 2. Malyari from out of nowhere cleans it up.
7 points in this quarter for Alex Malyari.
7 of his 9 registered in the first half of this third frame. Baroka may tangan. Crossover kontra Fonasher. Baroka with a pull up. That's good.
Remember, no, nagka-Grand Slam itong pinaka-dangerous player ni Coach Tim Cohn on that Star of Pure Foods team that they had. He was really fantastic in that series.
Chongson kontra Baroka. Lalapit si Miranda to offer that pick. Chongson with an in-out dribble. Shovels the pass out. Miranda thought about the three. Drives closer. Mike Miranda defended well by Ping. Under 5 minutes now remaining in this third. De La Rosa wanted it at the post, but Baroka wants to attack Wami. Andy Mark, nakikipag-girian dito kay Chongson. Quick spin to the baseline, hands it off to Ping, who locates Ramos. Bang! Game is tied at 49. 4:35 remaining in the third. Malyari wants the lead right back. Gives it up to Punisher. Miranda will offer that pick. Punisher attacking Lee on the run.
Pang-apat na ni Paul Lee yan.
It's exactly what Larry wanted there. Force Coach Chito to pull out Paul Lee once again. And with 4:20 remaining in the third, timeout muna tayo. Kanina natunghayan natin itong game-tying triple. Or actually, itong atake, first basket of the game ni Paul Lee, which brought about the non-stop cheer that is brought to us by Gulf Oil Power Track Motorcycle Oils. Makes your bike run like a superbike with highest power retention all the time.
Well, maobliga na naman maupo si Paul Lee. So yung 2 points niya, tatagalin naman na yun lang contribution niya.
Mga free throws, hatid sa atin ng Smart, be there like never before.
That's surprising because Larry was shooting well at the start here. And he's not a guy who misses a lot of free throws. Pero ito, mga bagong pasok, balik ulit si Herndon, tsaka si Sanggalang. Pinali si Ramos, si Soyut, nandiyan na rin, tsaka si Kinyahan. Big men ng mga NLEX Road Warriors.
NLEX keeps ahead 50-49. Just over 4 minutes remaining in the third. Baroka with the leather. Sanggalang sliding down. Punisher right on him. Soyud comes back over. Sanggalang has 6 seconds to try and come up with a shot. PJ Simon had 11 in the first half. Will attack Wami. Lost it on the way in. And ends up turning it over. Etong Smart assist na to, hatid sa atin ng Smart, be there like never before.
Yeah, 2 great statistics yun. Yung rebound at saka yung assist.
Herndon back on the floor para dito sa Magnolia Hotshots Pambansang Manok. He's hounding Malyari. Chongson looking around, hindi pa rin, wala pa rin yatang balak si Gocheng. Ipasok dito si Ravena and Alas. Nice pass, Kinyahan to Soyud, and he is clipped underneath. 2 shots coming the way of Raul.
Fingers ba yun?
PJ Simon ang napasabit. Kaya tutungo sa free throw line si Raul Soyud. Silipin nga natin ang high sa tibay rebound na to atin sa atin ng Eagle Cement. High sa tibay.
Rafi Ribis coming back into the ball game para kay Mark, who played well here in the third quarter.
Free throw ni Soyud, dating sa atin na Smart, be there like never before. Soyud.
You're allowed to do that.
Yep.
First of all, it bounced already.
Pag tumalbog na sa ring, basta abot mo, pwede mong hablutin. Rivas from the elbow.
Remember, he made the first basket for them on a jump shot like that.
4 in the game para dito kay Rafi, and we are tied once again.
Now, they've scored more than 20 points for both clubs in this quarter already.
Finally, ano?
Marami na talaga itong Magnolia. No?
Malyari is open. Oh, he got the bounce. Alex Malyari is having a quarter for himself.
Yeah, he has 11 points na in the ball game. 9 of them in this quarter.
Herndon may tangan ng bola. Puts his head down. Herndon off the spin.
Nice move. Nice pirouette. Nagulat yung dumipensa eh.
Malyari versus Herndon on the other end. Chongson directing traffic. Inaantay niya yung pick mula dito kay Kinyahan. Kinyahan slides. Nakita si Soyud sa ilalim. Raul carving out some space. Gets that reverse to drop. May kasama pang foul.
Now, Kinyahan hasn't been scoring well. He's the best scoring big man. Pero siyang nagbibigay sa mga kakampi niya.
Tunay na lakas move yan. Natin sa atin ang Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. Raul Soyud will be at the line for a bonus shot sa aming pagbabalik. Back with us inside a Smart Araneta Coliseum. Sa pagpapatuloy ng Game 1, back ang NLEX at Magnolia sa semifinal round ng ating Philippine Cup. Ito ang ating Paymaya play na hatid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Raul Soyud at the free throw line for a bonus shot. Meron na siyang 9 puntos so far. And he gets himself in double digits.
Very active ang kanyang kilos, no? Bagay na bagay in that parang power forward position for them.
That 10-point output, Doc, a season high na para dito kay Raul Soyud. Scored 9 back in the limbs. As Rivas gets it over to Simon. 5 to shoot. PJ's one-hander rattles home.
He's having a hell of an offensive game, ha? Nagbiruan pa kami. Lahat ng tira mo, ayos yung kaganda. Yung free throw ka pa nagbitisnawan ng tao.
Malyari bounces it over to Ravenna. Kiefer back on the floor. Soyud ulit. Kicks it out. Malyari lines it up. No. PJ with a board.
I really like what Soyud did there. Even though he fouled, he was still aggressive to try to get, the offensive rebound.
Oy, dribblers. Ito na nga pala ang ating Phoenix Pulse Moneyball most valuable dribbler of the game. Nabulol ako dun ah. Panalo ka ng 3,000 pesos. Congratulations, Carlo Cabral.
Cheesy, ha? Kero pa.
Rivas. Pupunta sana kay Sanggalang. Diretso na kay Simon yung bola. PJ on the move. Will pull up. 16-footer is out. Malyari giving chase.
Napunta sa iba.
Halalon over to Rivas. Mintis from the elbow. Kiefer above the rim for the board. Ravenna may tangan. Halalon trying to hound him. Gilas kontra Gilas dito sa semifinals ng Phil Cup. Kiefer inside to Kinyahan.
Oh, and he missed an easy layup.
Sorry, miss para kay JR.
Ang ganda ng cut, ang ganda ng pasa, and holding foul on Soyud.
Kailangan niya i-blow out ng Berger mamaya si Kiefer. Sayang ang assist doon, Doc.
Talaga. Buti hindi. Kinyahan umiinom yan, baka biro.
56-55. Magnolia on the attack si Kinyahan. Natanggalan ng sapatos, ano?
Muntik pa nakaagaw yun. O ipinasa yun, malamang naagaw na eh. Dahil hindi alam ni Sanggalan na dumadating from the backcourt too.
Simon, backpedals, Buebuelo kontra kay Kinyahan. Over to Herndon. May kamay mula sa labas yan. They close out on him. Simon for 3.
Iba yung kanyang mood today, ha? Iba yung confidence and yung mood niya.
16 in the game for PJ. Cyrus.
That's going to be a blocking foul, and they're in the penalty.
Looking to make PJ work on the defensive end as well.
Tama yun, tama yun.
Eh, ganyan kaganda nilalaro eh. Kailangan pagurin mo rin sa kabila.
Correct. At kundi, i-foul trouble mo para maupo siya, katulad ni Paul. Paul can't even get started.
PJ Simon with a season-high 16 points already. Eclipsing the 15 he's already put up in 2018.
You know, Baguio is not a very easy person to defend on a one-on-one. You can take a look at ating anito.
At yan, Doc, ang ating mga Mang Tomas Siga fans of the day. Hatid sa atin ang Mang Tomas all-around Sarsa. Macho ganado.
Ang Pilipino talagang mahilig sa sauce.
Oo
sa
naman.
sarsa.
Yun ang the best part ng pagkainan natin. Ano?
Oh, Herndon, yeah. Binanggit mo yun.
Herndon lights it up. Magnolia now up by 3.
Nabigla yung dumidepensa, tumira.
5 in the game para kay Rob. All in the third. Alas to Ravenna. Kiefer lost it on the way in. Herndon pushing it the other way is foul.
Well, good foul because they're not in the penalty. penalty na rin ba? Fifth pa lang. So, ngayon pa lang papasok. Pero 26.5 seconds. So, pwede nang medyo close to a last shot ang gagawin nila, no?
3.5 second difference, quarter clock.
Muntik na nasubutan ni Alas yun.
Halalon's in a world of trouble. Gio, taken away by Baguio. Cyrus on the move, gets it over the outstretched arms of Rivas.
May ang problema ni Herndon. He could have easily asked for a timeout instead of throw a pass like that to...
Kaya asar na asar si Coach Chito. Nangihinayan siya sa pagkakataon na yun. Last shot time ngayon para dito sa Hot Shots. Magnolia by 1, 61-60, 4 to go.
No foul to give.
PJ's in trouble, malayo ba to? Herndon from a pass? Nasabayan kasi ni Kiefer doon. But Magnolia doing enough to take the lead away from NLEX as we head into the final 12 minutes of this first game. Kung kaninang first up, nananakit ang mga mata natin sa nakita nating stat categories. This time around, bago magsimula ang fourth, medyo gumanda na ang ating tanawin, Doc.
Well, nakita mo, ang laki ng inakyat ng field goal percentage. 43% na Magnolia, 37% ng NLEX. Ang daming free throws para sa NLEX, 12 out of 17. Magnolia, more of the outside shot, only 4 free throws given them. Pero look at the rebounds in favor of Magnolia, plus 13. Yung turnovers naman talaga nakakasakit para sa Magnolia.
So nag-aanda na po lahat para sa pagbubukas ng fourth and final quarter laban ng NLEX at Magnolia. Atin sa atin ang Cobra Energy Drink, may laban ka. Game 2 ng seryeng ito will be at the Mall of Asia Arena alas 7 ng gabi sa darating na Lunes. Bukas po, dito muna tayo sa Big Dome ulit. Game 2 naman ang laban ng SMB at Barangay Ginebra. That's gonna be at 6:30 tomorrow. That's a Sunday. Mapapanood pa rin live, syempre, dito sa ESPN 5.
Nabigyan ng warning doon si Coach Chito Victorero. Kasi after that nag-buzzer, pumunta siya sa referee, babae na. Hindi mo tinawag yun eh. Nawala na kung 2 puntos. Kung na-foul yun, baka take 2 pa ako dahil penalty sila. So, masakit sa kanya yun.
But Magnolia does have possession to open this final quarter of action. May mga nagtatanong sa akin yan, ano? Yung nanalo ng jump ball, kanila bola sa fourth quarter. Yung natalo sa jump ball, kanila bola ng second and third.
That's the professional way. Nice offensive rebound there by Sangala. Sa FIBA, it's by the possession arrow. Kung nanonood tayo ng mga gilas, gumawa natin.
63-60. It is Magnolia by 3. Soyud had a solid third quarter for himself. Gets it over to Ravenna. Kinyahan, Alas, and Baguio complete the 5 para sa NLEX. Kinyahan on the run. Mintes. Halalon will secure the rebound.
Medyo alangan talaga si SJR sa tira niya ngayong araw.
Halalon.
Alahoy
natira sa pagkakataon na yun. Ravenna looking to show him how it's done. He gives it up to Kevin.
Little long. They need to make those kind of shots because if not, Rivas is gonna gobble up that rebound on the defensive end.
Simon already with 16. Kasama niya sina Rivas, Sanggalang, Herndon, and Halalon. Herndon for 3. Doesn't work. Sanggalang with a rebound.
Long, no? Agad mo si Sanggalang. He doesn't really jump high, but he's long.
Ian with a jump hook.
And that's gonna be a foul. Natusok sa wrist. Kaya kapos eh.
And si Paulie is set to re-enter this contest with 4 personal fouls across his name.
In and out siya. But usually we know him to be a great fourth quarter type of player.
Free throws ni Sanggalang at sa atin na Smart. Be there like never before.
And we are at the Smart Araneta Coliseum where traffic was terrible.
Oo, may parada kanina eh.
Not only that, Saturday talaga. That's when our kababayan usually are out.
Enjoying yung ganda ng paligid dito sa Araneta Center, ano?
Yep.
Kung matagal na kayo hindi napupuntang Cubao, baka magulat kayo pag nadalaw ulit kayo dito. Napakaganda na ng mga mall, ng mga building. Ang linis na at maliwanag ang buong kapaligiran, ano?
Alam mo itong Magnolia, kukunti ang free throws na naibibigay sa kanila. Medyo ang dami pa nilang mintis, no? I think they've only had 2 conversions out of 6 attempts.
64-60, Magnolia. Up by 4 now. They were down by as much as 9 in the first half. Kevin to Kinyahan. Back over to Ravenna. Long ball is good para dito kay Kiefer.
Pang-anim na assist ni JR Kinyahan yan. Hindi siya makashoot eh. Pasa na lang siya ng pasa eh.
Only 2 points para dito kay Kinyahan. Pero katulad nga binanggit ni Doc, he has been getting everybody else involved. Halalon thought about it, drives closer.
Nice
Oh,
pass.
what a pass to Rapid.
That's why yung experience talaga ni Ribis maaasahan rin. Marunong pumesto,
Oo.
marunong dumipensa, at saka isa protective force in the defensive end with his length. Saksak dito. Baguio is having a good offensive game. There it is.
Cyrus Baguio sends that one home. 6-6-6-6 ang nasa ating talaan. Buti sumobra. Pag tatlo lang, pangit yun.
Yep.
Hindi, 4. Herndon with the leather. Over to Sangalang at the post. Quick spin to the baseline. That's going to be a foul on Miranda before the shot.
Offensive foul ang tinawag.
Oh!
Hook ang tinawag sa kanya.
Chicken wing. Ang tinawag dito kay Sangalang as we take a look at this Paymaya play brought to us by Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app.
Ribis a little frustrated because he thought he was playing well. But binalik si Mark Pingris. So how can you complain?
Kevin on the attack.
Medyo parang they floated into a zone and now coming back, fighting that high pick. Short.
Alas, short. De La Rosa touches a pass over to Gio. Halalon waiting for the rest of his squad to get to their spots. Sangalang from the elbow. Bounces home.
Automatic goaltending. Actually, it went through the hoop, so it was already 2 points.
Coming up on the 9-minute mark dito sa Game 1. Both of these squads wanting to draw first blood to set the tone for the rest of this series. Kinyan swings the pass over to Ravenna.
There's going to be a foul there on Halalon. Mabilis talaga rin yung first step ni Kiefer, especially when the ball is rotated from the strong side to the weak side. Third personal foul on Halalon. Meanwhile, Mark Baroka is resting.
Away from play, foul is spotted on Halalon as he was trying to hold down Ravenna.
Easily, kailang palitan na rin.
Ito si Ravenna has quietly gotten himself to 8 points total, but they're gonna need a lot more from him the rest of this way. 30-second timeout ni-request dito ni Coach Yeng. He wants to map out this next 14 seconds. At habang magpaplano si na Coach Yeng doon sa sideline, silipin muna natin. Itong ang nabanggit na natin kaninang si Alex Malyari. Dati nga ito naglaro na sa prangkisa na itong Magnolia, which used to be known as San Mig Coffee and BMEG back then. Of course, it is the Pure Foods franchise. Kasama siya doon sa sangdamakmak na championship na nakakuha nila.
4 straight yun, di ba? Including the Grand Slam.
Ba't pag Grand Slam ganun? Ano? Alaska at San Miguel ganun din eh. Kukunin yung third ng previous year. Kukunin yung tatlo sa current year. As we get this report from Apple.
Yes, Alex Malyari won 4 championships with the Magnolia franchise, but right now he is busy trying to make history with his new team. And sabi nga niya, he will do whatever it takes. And kung dati daw, he tried to lie a couple of times. Ngayon, aaminin daw niya that it is gonna be sweeter if they beat Magnolia in this series, Magu.
And he had for himself a third quarter to remember. 9 of his 11 points ibinuhos niya noong third frame. Mamaya malamang pagbalik nito, nagbabaga pa rin ang mga kamay. Mga free throw na to atin sa atin na Smart Beater like never before.
Out of that timeout, nagsonat doon ng Magnolia.
Panggulat,
obviously,
ano?
Manggugulat. Pero mabilis naman ang rotation. Naibigay doon sa short corner sa big man nila. Natawagan ng foul yung defensive player. 2 out of 2 para kay Mike Miranda. Michael.
He's got a total of 7. Alas hitting the deck. Lee with a catch and shoot. That's good.
Babawi talaga yan. Fourth quarter na eh. Wala akong ginagawa buong araw dito. Parang ako naupo sa bench dito.
That is a triple para dito kay Paul Lee. 5 points in total para sa kanya.
But remember, the hot shots already have 3 team fouls in this quarter. Ay, kinaan. Oh, airball.
Di makabawi si JR. Lee na naman, puts his head down. Lee bounces a pass to Sanggalang, who went to the spin. Nako, nilabas ang siko niya.
Yes. Let's see material who called that. Although tinuturo ni Bintelero dapat tinawag nung yung trade referee. Pero
We saw it from here.
kitang-kita ng lead referee. Medyo may not be intentional kasi nandun yung mukha niya. No? Kasi kung intentional niya, medyo iba yun eh. You can see, and he got it there.
Nasalo ng panga ni Miranda.
Ganun talaga umispin si Sanggalang. He go to his strong side of his spin. Eh, ang ganda bumasa ni Miranda. So, he played good defense. Boy, kilala niyo.
Kapampangan kontra Kapampangan ang nagbakbakan dyan. Kinyahan, the Cebuano gets it to the phenom from Iloilo. Mintis si keeper. Alas galing Las Piñas will recover. Baguio hesitates, drives closer, 15-footer. Dalawang beses nag-hesitate ito, ano?
Yes. And that maybe is what he who hesitates is lost. So high pick and roll here, pero dumait na kagad si Pingris. Nagpapa-isolate si Paul Lee.
Ping kontra Kinyahan.
Ito mo yung positioning niya. See, they know that they're going to, Pingris is going to draw the defense. So yung position, De La Rosa, tapos si Baroka na sa kabila.
Pumanik na sa ani, mga bante ng hot shots. Ravena may tanga ng bola. To the left side he goes. Keeper for 3.
Oh!
And Keeper has got it himself in double digits with 11 now. And more importantly, has brought NLEX back within 3.
And we're under 7 minutes in this very nice ball game here in the second half.
Lee contra Alas. Paul on the move, down the middle, kicks it out. Baroka inside to Sanggalang. Lee catches it once again. Alas does not want to give him an inch. Lee naibit over to Ian.
The ability to manufacture under pressure, itong si Paul Lee. Not worried about the time. It was winding down.
17 big points para kay Ian Sanggalang. Baguio on the attack. Gets it to Kinyahan. Kevin with a pull-up from the baseline. Doesn't work. Baguio with a rebound and
Paul
he's
Lee
fouled.
will pick up his 5th foul.
Mukhang si Ping, ah.
Baka si Ping. Si
Pero
Ping.
dalawa kasi sila doon at nagtaas ng kamay si
Nagtaas
Paul.
ng kamay si Paul.
Napahinga bigla si Paul. Bakit ba ako amin ang amin? Si Ping naman pala. Time out muna. Dito sa loob ng Big Dog.
Okay, we go straight 5. Straight 5 to pick. And then we tell you, maganda yung ginagawa nyo ni Ian eh. Watch out lang. Watch yung pass.
₱76, 71 ang Magnolia. Lamang ng 5. Sa Davao, number 1 daw ang Magnolia. PBA fans from all over flocking to the Smart Araneta, enjoying top-notch basketball. The only way the PBA delivers it.
Well, 6 minutes and 16 seconds left. 14 fouls already against Magnolia. Only 1 para dito sa NLEX Road Warriors.
Kinyahan could not catch up to this one. Last touch isa sa mga nakaputi.
4.4 seconds left. Now you have to guard the basket. That's number one. So Baroka really has to prevent that pass going to the basket.
Kiefer off the curl. Trying to dump it inside to Kevin.
Parang nanakaw sila because Kevin after the pass stepped in underneath the basket. Medyo malakas ang pasa.
Hindi nakakuha yung K2K sa pagkakataon na yun. Pingris kontra Kinyan away from the cup.
Ito na naman nila. They're hoping for that. Pingris being able to make the pass to the open man.
Pingris powers up, overcooks it.
That's a good no call. Tama naman yun. Good defense there by JR.
Kinyan swings a pass to Alas. Kevin trying to get rid of Lee. They go to Miranda.
Medyo malakas ngayon.
Oh, nag-second bounce sa ring. Kaya nawala yung timing ni Ping.
Yeah, sa kanya na yung una kaso tumalbog ulit ang ball.
Baroka whistled for his third personal foul, and that'll be team foul number 5 now para dito sa Hot Shots.
Penalty na sila. Maaga pa, maaga pa.
Let's see if NLEX can capitalize. Baguio with the leather. Will they penetrate? Will they be aggressive? Baguio through that Kinyahan pick. Gets it over to JR. Elbow jumper. Kinyahan delivers.
Masyado sila nag-worry sa isolation ni Baguio. And because JR wasn't making any shots, hindi naka-recover yung big man sa kanya.
Only the 4th point of the game para dito kay Kinyahan.
Balik ulit sila dito kay Sanggalang.
Ian kontra Miranda. Ian huli ni Kinyahan. Pagkakataon ng NLEX, makalapit pa. Maybe even tie the game with a long bomb.
Huli rin yung pasa ni Kiefer.
Nabasa kung saan gusto pumunta ni Ravenna.
And they know that Kiefer is either a guy who will go straight or make the drop pass. He's been doing that a lot in this conference.
Pingris looking around. Pingris off the penetration, lost his footing, and he is clutching onto that left knee.
Parang bumigay.
And he is yelling in pain here. That is not a welcome sight. Mark Pingris, a national treasure, down for the count under the Coliseum. If you are a basketball fan, regardless of any team you cheer for, this is a sight na ayaw mong makikita. Kahit sinong atleta ayaw mong masaktan, pero lalong-lalo na isang national treasure katulad ni Jean-Marc Pingris, ayaw mong makikita ng ganyan.
Yeah, obviously he has made a lot of contribution to the national team and to the PBA. You know, he's helped bring it and keep it at where it is at the present moment.
You see his longtime buddy, PJ Simon, halos humiga na sa tabi ni Ping.
Yeah. Alam mo, masakit sa kanila yan. That's their second injury in this ball game. And this is still a best of 7. So, pwede maging malaking problema yan because you don't know what kind of injury this is, no? Because he's tough. He will get up if it's just any konting injury lang yan.
And you like that even the players from NLEX came over to Ping. Everybody with a world of respect for that man being rolled away right now.
I remember I said once somewhere, I think last year, that he could be an ambassador for the PBA because of the way he has great rapport with the fans. He conducts himself properly on the court. No?
It has not been a good weekend for Nice. Kagabi, dalawa rin yung nakitaan natin na knee injury. Paulo Tahav, Barangay Nebra, and Semerad of the San Miguel Beermen. Here's that play, Doc.
Yeah, here. He was pushed here a little bit. Kaya nga nawala siya sa footing niya eh.
And it was that left knee. Looks like it got extended.
Yeah.
Maybe a hyperextension. We're not going to guess, but we're just taking a look at it over and over again.
Bumigay. So anyway, back to the ball game. Still somebody's got to win this ball game.
Prayers for Ping all around. Nasaan man kayo sa Pilipinas ngayon. Action continues. Kinyahan puts it on the deck, kicks it over. They go to Ravenna at the corner. Kiefer misses. Sangala pulls it down. Magnolia still up by 3.
Still a lot of time to go, however, in this ball game. 4 minutes and 10 seconds.
Lee trying to extricate himself. Alas dives for it. And that's going to be a foul on Lee.
And that's going to be number 5 on him, plus free throw shots because they're in the penalty.
Paul Lee tried to recover, ended up diving on top of Kevin. So Kevin Alas is at the line for 2 shots. Kevin takes care of the first. It's been a quiet night for him so far, only 4 points. But this next free throw can bring him back to within 1. PJ Simon nagbabalik para kay Lee. PJ has had a spectacular game 1 so far. He's got 16. Alas rattles home the second. 76-75. Magnolia by 1. Sakto 4 na minuto natitira. Baroka gets it over to PJ. The Phenom bracing himself. Simon gets away. Miranda picks him up. Rivas wants it. He's got Ravena on him. Rivas, no line of sight from PJ. Oh, what a cold-blooded hit for Peter Jun Simon.
Now, actually, pinipilit ni Rivas na mag-post up there. And Simon wanted him to clear out because he would have the advantage against a big man, guarding him on the outside.
Baguio dancing with PJ.
And they're in the penalty. And like I said, that is going to hurt them. The free throw shots.
Paymaya play natin to, Doc. Atid sa atin ng Paymaya, the official payment partner of the PBA. Get an account in a minute. Just download the Paymaya app. Baguio 2 for 2 so far from that line. He gets the bounce on that first one. Cyrus now with a total of 13. Or make that 14.
He's had a good game too.
78-77, Magnolia up by 1. It's been tight throughout. Largest lead of the game has only been 9. Para sa NLEX, 6 naman para sa Magnolia. De La Rosa fouled on the pass. Oh, and the referee's deeming it was in the act, but the other referee comes over saying, hindi, pinasa. Nakita, pinasa.
And they're not in the penalty.
Only the second team foul para sa NLEX in this sport. 3:16 natitira dito. Simon contra Alas. 8 to shoot. PJ's one-hander. That's good. Money para dito kay Simon. It's been a while since we've seen PJ score 20. One of those nights for the scoring apostle. The super sub para dito sa prangkisa ng Magnolia. Ravena dancing with Sanggalang. Kinyahan wants it, but they go to the other side. Baguio on the move. Nilipat pa sa kaliwa!
And counted yun.
What a move by the veteran! Cyrus Baguio can tie the game. Take another look at this beauty, though. Woo!
Nakita mo, napangga talaga ni Rivas. Tama pa sa kamay. Pero Baguio still made the shot.
The ageless one din ito si Cyrus, ano? Still getting up there with the best of them. And we are tied at 80 points. Baroka over to Simon. The veterans have taken over for both sides. PJ dito, Baguio sa kabila. Sanggalang wants to join the party, but they give it up to Baroka. 5 to shoot for the guys in white. Andy Mark demands a pick ni Rivas. Baroka puts it up. No! Rebound, Kinyahan. And now Baguio will look to get it across.
And they will isolate Baguio here, although it's against De La Rosa. But they get the pick.
Baguio to the corner. Ravena puts his head down. Is bumped by Rivas. 2 shots coming the way of NLEX once again, though.
Again, that foul trouble that they got in early is really going to hurt them.
Natuhit combo pa pala doon. Na-sandwich yan ng dalawang malalaki. As we check on the condition of Pingris with Misapo.
Mula mismo kay Ping, sobrang sakit. Pakiramdam niya may bumaloktot sa kanyang kaliwang tuhod. Tapos after a few seconds, bumalik. Panayan sigaw niya nung sinusubukang idiretso yung kanyang tuhod. Ngayon, diretso na siya ospital for MRI. Magu.
Again, prayers for Pingris. Hopefully, everything turns out well.
Remember, before the start of this conference, hindi siya nakalaro eh, di ba? Big couple of
He missed a lot of time
dahil
last
iba
season.
yung kanyang, he was hospitalized for a different ailment. Short.
Ravenna short. NLEX up 81-80.
And a timeout requested here by Magnolia.
And this will not advance the ball just yet. Meron pang 1.8 seconds bago mag 2-minute warning. And a timeout, a full timeout is requested by Coach Chito. Coach Chot Reyes checking on the heart and soul of Gilas Pilipinas, John Mark Pingris.
O kahit hindi na nag-serve siya sa Gilas, eh marami na siyang nagawa. And you know, even though he was no longer a member, pumupunta pa sa ensayo yan.
And you see the air cast already put on Ping here, Dr. J.
Oo nga, eh, medyo ano yan eh.
And this is one of those guys, Mark Pingris. He's one of those guys na kahit sino sa mundo ng basketball, eh, magko-concern ka nga sa kanyang well-being dahil he's one of those guys, magnetic personality, no boundaries, no borders para kay Ping.
Yeah. Even win or lose, when you see after the game, usually lumalapit sa kalaban yan. Linalapitan rin siya ng mga kalaban. Malyari is going to be sent back into the ball game. Had a great third quarter for Miranda. So go a little bit small. Binalik na rin kasi si Paulie dito.
Last 2 minutes hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink. Walang talo ang 13 pesos mo. Lee is with Sangalang, Simon, Baroka, and Ramos. Sangalang down the middle.
Pero mabigat yung pinasa ni Paulie, right on the money, but still a very difficult shot.
Baguio is with Ravenna, Kinyahan, Alas, and Malyari. Cyrus, 4 guards on the floor para kay Coach Cheng. Gets into Ravenna. Makikipagkaldagan, gusto ng buhati ni Kiefer si Baroka. 2 shots coming the way of the Phenom.
4th personal foul of Baroka. Magnolia must have committed close to 8 or 9 fouls already in this quarter.
Ravenna last time around, he split from the line. That was his only trip so far. He's got a total of 12 points.
Makes the first free throw to equalize at 82 all.
93.6 seconds na titira ngayon dito sa Big Dome.
Parehong marami pang timeout para sa dalawang kuponan dito.
Magnolia.
2 30s and 1 full pa yata.
Oo, sa kabila naman, NLEX, 2 full at 1 30. Lamang na naman ang NLEX, 83-82. Hang on to your seats, folks. Siguraduhin may electric pang nakatutok, may baso ng tubig na maaabot. We are headed for a cardiac finish here in Game 1 of this best of 7 Magnolia versus NLEX. Lee to Sangalang, stepping through, Ian once again.
Hindi nagta-timeout si Coach Cheng dahil ayaw niyang pumasok si Ribis para makadepensa. Gusto niya ito yung matchup.
Baguio from the top of the key. Gets it over to Kiefer. Ravenna kontra Baroka, puts up a 3. No!
That looked good, ha?
Sangalang with a big rebound, under a minute to play here in Game 1.
Malayo pa ito, malayo pa ito.
Now Lee will sue for time. Coach Chito wants to map something out. 84-83. 17 seconds na titira sa shot clock na Magnolia. 30-second timeout hiniling dito ng Hot Shots. As we invite everybody to vote for your favorite All-Stars. Tig-5 po, pipiliin natin mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. You can vote in venue or you can also vote online.
Kailan ba yan na ang ating mga All-Star Games? Sa Mayo na yan.
Late May ito eh. Late May, kaya hanggang March 18 ang botohan. And then May, ang All-Star. Nice Saturday crowd we have on hand here. May 23, 25, and 27.
Dami yun, ah.
We have one in Batangas, one in Davao, and one in
Iloilo City. Iloilo.
Batangas, Iloilo, and
Davao
Davao.
ang una, tapos pangalawa Batangas, pangatlo yung Sunday sa Iloilo.
Yan.
So important play here coming up for the Magnolia Warriors. Magnolia Hotshots.
Paul Lee, pupunta kay Baroka.
They'll use some clock, but they also know that they have to go.
Lee's got 12 to try and generate a shot.
May fouls to give dito. May one foul to give actually ang ano dito.
Lee inside, kicks into Baroka. Mark Andy, no! Malyari para sa rebound. NLEX pushing. Alas doesn't see the numbers in their favor. They will wait for the rest of their squad.
Hindi talaga ta-timeout si Coaching kasi ayaw niyang pumasok si Revis eh.
12 seconds on the shot clock, 21 on the game. Ravenna on the move to the right side, kicks it out. Malyari is open. Bang!
What a shot, and it's a three-point shot.
Alex Malyari with a cold-blooded three. 86-84, NLEX by 2.
Pero matagal pa ito, but NLEX has fouls to give.
Alex Malyari, since the halftime break, has been a man on a mission, Dr. J.
Against his old team.
And inamin nga niya kay Apple, it would be sweeter if he can help his squad take down his former team. 14 in the game for Malyari. 12 of those 14 after the halftime break. Can't really hear what Coach Chito Victolero is trying to map out on that huddle, or in that huddle. But Dr. J, Magnolia has to go early dahil may one foul to give by NLEX. Binanggit mo na yan.
Yeah, and obviously, alam nila rin yun. But obviously, you also don't want to foul a guy in the act of shooting. Baka mamaya, hindi mo ma-tsempuhan nyo, umaatake, gusto mo bumigay ng foul, bigla naman parang nag-pull up, bibigyan mo siya ng free throws, pwede pa ma-N1 yun. So you have to be very cautious with the foul that you can give.
Simon ang maglalabas, mga target niya. Baroka, Sanggalang, Ramos, and Lee. Pinabantayan sila nila Malyari, Kinyahan, Ravenna, Alas, and Baguio.
Babalik yung bola kay Simon, yan ang nakakatakot. That's going to be a delay of the game warning against Kiefer who stepped in outside. Tinignan lang muna yan kasi si Paulie ang manggagaling dito sa weak side. Pero matakot kayo kay Simon pag bumalik ang bola ron.
PJ Simon with 20 in this game.
There is Paul. That's
Lee,
one.
tatanggap.
Atake.
Will attack for the three. No! Ravenna with a rebound. Tatlo nakapaligid sa kanya na nakaputi.
Yeah, and that more or less, Kiefer can clinch it.
That was a Pingris type rebound mula dito kay Kiefer Ravenna. Tatlong nakaputi, nakapaligid, siya pa rin ang humugot ng bola.
And you know, this is gonna be big if NLEX can win this because I doubt if Mark and this guy Melton can play the next game.
Take a look at that tenacious rebound by Kiefer Ravenna.
But he has to make two because may timeout pa rin itong ano, no?
He has to make both to make it a two-possession lead. Ravenna with 14 points. Takes air the first one. Kalma. Kalma lang daw ang inihingi ni Kiefer Ravenna.
Halalon is coming into the ball game.
Pati ang kanyang airpad, si Bong Ravenna, kalmado lang din sa sideline.
Tsaka si Mochi.
Parang napanood na namin to eh. Not in the semis of the PBA. Ravenna to make it a two-possession lead.
Well, even if he misses, Magnolia has to rebound the ball.
Ravenna takes here to second.
And they have to use their last timeout.
Hindi na timeout pa yata. Ayun, sabi nga ni Coach Chito, kunin nyo na yung timeout.
May kalokohan nyo, hindi mo gagamitin, sa mo dadalhin yun. Hindi mo ma-inbound.
And you want to advance that ball dahil 6.8 na lang to. Pero Doc, yung one foul to give ng NLEX, nandiyan pa rin.
And that is gonna be also big. And besides, it's a 2-possession ball game now, hindi 1 possession yan.
So it is imperative that Magnolia goes for the 3. No more timeouts para dito sa Hot Shots. NLEX with 1 foul to give. And still with 2 full timeouts and a 30.
And that one they can use even if Magnolia converts because they can advance the ball. No interceptions on the backcourt.
Doon ka madidisgrasya no? Pagka dito ka nanakawan.
First of all, Magnolia has to score whatever kind of score. If not, it's game over already. Masyadong malayo yan.
They go to Lee at the corner.
Meron pa yan.
4.5 to go.
Ayan, tatawag talaga ng timeout ngayon yan because no interceptions in the backcourt. Delikado yun eh.
What a play designed by Coach Chito and what execution there. Perfect pass all the way to the corner and Lee did the rest.
Well, for Paul Lee, he wished that was the shot he took earlier. Lalamang sila doon. Ngayon, umahabol pa rin sila at wala sa kanila ang bola.
So it's got to be a quick foul if they cannot come up with a steal. That's a risky pass all the way across court, though.
Remember, I think Alaska tried this and they lost the game because the ball, well, the chance to tie. It wasn't really to win anything.
That was when they were coming back from 30 down.
Yeah, that was against, that was Carl Brian Cruz against NLEX. If I remember, kasi ako yata gumawa nun.
Magkatabi din tayo nun.
No.
Ano mang favorite eh.
They did it again. This time it worked. Nahuli si Kinyahan.
Alex!
Now, this one is steal the ball or foul right away. Whoever has the ball.
And Coach Cheng will want free throw shooters on the floor.
Okay. Kevin, come on. Okay. By this time, tinawal ka na ha. Pero kailangan may movement pa rin ha.
The worst thing that can happen if you're NLEX is a 5-second violation or an inbounds violation.
Because that will allow the other team to get an inbound.
Nang hindi umaandar ang oras.
And that's a lot of time.
So here we go. Cyrus Baguio will be inbounding para dito sa Road Warriors. Mga target niya, Malyari, Alas, Ravena, and Kinyahan. Binabantayan ni Rivas, Sanggalang, Halalon, Lee, and De La Rosa.
Rivas is going to run out there. See, they're going to throw a lot of big men.
Yeah. Steal! Oh, but Rivas could not get it to Lee.
Whoa.
And NLEX will walk away with this one, Dr. J. It was the dream scenario para sa Hot Shots, getting a steal right at the inbound. Pero hindi nila makumpleto yung pasa. Papunta kay Paul Lee. And Paul Lee forced to give up the foul with only 0.1 to go in this game. And that's it. NLEX will walk away with Game 1 here inside the Smart Araneta Coliseum.
Check lang nila in time. They'll make the adjustments if there's necessary. If it's necessary, maybe it might be 1 second more.
They will check how much time should be on the clock.
Kaya hindi pa tapos yan.
Because 0.1, tapos na yan.
Kung 0.1, wala na yan eh. Kung 1.1 yan, o a little over 1, kasi dito, 4.5, drew me ball, pumasa.
It was Kiefer who slapped it away from Rivas. Oh, 0.8, that makes a world of difference here, Doc.
Kahit pumasok pareho, may tira pa yan eh. May long baseball pass pa yan eh.
Would you rather miss the second here? It'll take 0.8 to gather a rebound.
Yeah.
Diba?
Probably it already.
So it was Ravena who got in the way of Rivas' pass there.
Nagtatakbuhan eh. And Rivas certainly is not a ball handler from 45 feet away from the basket. So you can't blame him for that.
So who's taking free throws here?
Una yung foul out si Paul Lee.
Kinyahan. Yes, Kinyahan ang inabot ng foul. And now, PJ Simon has been deployed here. Meron pang puncher's chance dito ang Magnolia. Oh, lalo na, nagmintis yun na.
That really was an immaterial shot. It's the second shot that can give them any chance. If they miss this one, by the time you get the rebound, it's like a baseball hit from the backcourt already. You cannot pass. Pag pumasa ka, wala na. Tapos na oras.
So you'd really rather miss. Make sure you hit the rim though. Kasi pag hindi, violation lang yun.
But they would still have to throw in from the backcourt and you have a foul to give.
Pinatama nga.
That's it. Same story.
Kinyahan with a force miss, and NLEX will walk away with game 1, 88-87. What a wild finish here, Dr. J. NLEX was in control back in the first half, pero dito sa second half, in the third quarter, Magnolia took this game by the horns. Pero yung mga kilos na ganyan, na tunay na lakas move na hatid sa atin ng Cobra Energy Drink, walang talo ang 13 pesos mo, ang talagang nagbigay ng panalo dito sa NLEX Road Warriors. Gutsy win pulled out here by Coach Yang Yao's boys.
I think, you know, the teams really showed what they're capable of in the second half. Masama ang kanilang first half, pero parehong maganda linaro sa second half. Of course, masama lang nangyari sa Magnolia. Marami silang na-sustain na injuries and we don't know how crucial it's going to be for their following games.
At ngayon, kikilalanin na natin ang ating mga Magnolia Pambansang Manok best players of the game. Kasama sila ni Apo.
Yes, kasama ko na ang ating Magnolia Pambansang Manok best players of the game. We have Cyrus Baguio and Alex Malyari. Unahin ko na si Cyrus. Cyrus, you had 17 points. This is your conference high. Pag ganitong semifinals, dun talaga lumalabas yung laro ng tulad mong veterano.
Well, gusto ko lang magbigay credit sa mga teammates ko. Hindi ko naman magagawa to kung wala sila eh. Siguro nagkataon lang na sinuwerte ako kanina. Tinitignan ko yung mga teammates ko, medyo nag-off yung iba. So, yun yung parang tamang time na mag-contribute naman ako.
Ngayon, alam naman natin, nung kasagsagan ng iyong career, you were with Coach Yang Yao sa Red Bull. Now, doon, the latter part of your career ngayon, kasama mo ulit siya. Gaano kalaking factor ito para sa'yo?
Well, nagpapasalamat ako kay Coach Yang yung sa binigay niya na tiwala kahit na medyo may edad na. Pero papasalamat ako sa kanya yung kumpiyansa na binibigay niya sa hindi lang sa akin, sa lahat ng mga teammates ko.
And Cyrus, may mga pagbati ka ba?
Sa wife ko, nandyan, kids ko, si Summer, Sky, tsaka si Brooke, tsaka yung sa mga taga-iligan, sa father ko, tsaka mga kapatid ko.
Alright, Cyrus, congratulations. Sino naman tayo? Alex Malyari, you had 14 points, 2 out of 4 from the 3, and 6 out of 9 from the field. You mentioned to me earlier how sweeter the victory is if it's against Magnolia. Can you tell me how sweet does it feel right now?
No, it feels a little good, but you know, we just look at them as any other team. You know, we just want to come here and get game 1 and go back to practice and see the things that we could fix on and go on to the next one.
This is just one game, and knowing the capabilities of your former team, going back to the drawing board and learning from this game today, what are the things you have to work on in practice?
You know, just keep doing what we're doing, but at a higher level. We know that team over there has been through some battles over the years, and we know it's going to take a lot more than tonight to get through them. So we expect their best effort on Monday, and we definitely need to improve on today, for sure.
Finally, you need the support of the whole NLEX fans. Go invite them.
Yeah, NLEX, thank you guys for supporting. PBA fans too. I just want to say hi to my family in Pampanga, back home in the States. Bye.
Congratulations, Alex. Now back to you guys.
Outside to Marlon. Bang! Salam to, but it's a huge advantage to San Miguel. Takes game number 1 of this best of 7.
Big win by the San Miguel Beermen in today's ball game. You gotta credit the bench, you gotta credit the guys that started out this ball game. Matt Ganuela's roster just snapped up.
If you like what you saw tonight, bukas ganyang kainit din sigurado ang magiging bakbakan. Dr. J, Barangay Nebra looking to pull even with SMB. Ang defending champions naman wants to put a world of pressure on Ginebra if they can go up 2-0. That'll do it for your PBA Sabado NLEX victorious after Game 1. Game 2 na series ito will be this coming Monday at the Mo Arena. Alas 7 ng gabi. Sa ngalan ni Mike San Juan, ni Julius Melo, ni Roy Lopez, ni Dr. J. Andiao at sa lahat ng bumubuo ng inyong Sports 5, Mag-umargin po nagpapasalamat sa inyong panonood. Sports Center is coming up. This has been a Sports 5 production of the PBA on ESPN 5.